Yeah. Game decided to take a poopy when I was looking down the scope of my sniper rifle. Not a fan. Not a fan.
What is it?
Well, I was gonna. You saw what it was. Well, yeah, it's a sniper rifle. The sniper rifle. Basically, I also like the compound bow too. Yeah, the only thing I really hate about Ark, which is a love-hate relationship, is that every time I look down scope, whether it be my sniper rifle or the binoculars or anything like that, the game has a tendency to freeze. But yeah, I do apologize for that. But that's wild cards miss that I really shouldn't be apologizing for. But as far as the stream, yeah, I'll apologize for that. But that's an arc thing. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, I will figure out something to do with that. I don't know what, but I will figure out something to do with that. So, we will leave a door there. Alright, so we are looking at. This is going to be for storage and just as storage. Tech rifle's also good too. I like the tech rifle. Anything tech, basically. Um, this is why GCM is always handy. As far as dinos, of course, the wyvern or the boss dragon. Wyverns are giga killers. They're also known to
Element.
be element. Yeah. Love making stuff with element. Making element 2 is also fun. And get rid of all these nooks and crannies. Why I have a feeling that something out there is riling up my gigas.
It sucks when Ark crashes in midair.
I have not had that issue when I'm just building, I'm fine. But when I look down scope, like through my guns and stuff, that's when it gets a little hairy. Um, there has been a bug to where if you ascend on the console edition, I don't know if it happens on PC, but I do know on console that if you try to ascend, your character can be perma deleted. It's happened to me twice, so I know from experience.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah. Thankfully, I know most of the codes and everything, besides GCM and stuff like that. Basically, what I had to do is I came in, I had the original experience, okay, which is that pretty much there right there, and added a tribe. I added the chibi experience, which is the chibi that I have on now. Once I got those done, I saved the game. Then I ascended, like right off the bat, ascended. Once I got that and I came back into the game, my character was actually downloaded with the extra 15 levels. But any time that I would go to the tech cave and go through it, normally my character would always get deleted. So all the explorer notes and everything I lost, I had to do the code for that too, everything. So yeah, lost quite a lot. But, it's like if you know the codes for it, it's not anything to get, upset about because then you could just go in and be like, oh, you know what? I've beaten the game twice. I've shown that I've beaten the game twice. Guess what's going to happen? Because if you're going to cheat me out of something that I rightfully earned, I'm going to do what I got to do. Granted, I didn't get the chibis or anything out of it, but you know what? I'm not really worried about the chibis. If I was so worried about the chibis, and then yeah, I'm not worried about that. Would it be nice to have them? Of course, but I'm tired of going through and trying to ascend and come to find out, well, the game likes to rob you. quite literally.
If that happens in Ark Mobile, it would be worse.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's mobile. We got our nice little windows we can look out of. Even though, yeah, I also have another problem with this version of Ark too. Basically, if you're putting one piece diagonal, it will not go the opposite way to where it actually crisscrosses equally on each side. So it looks like a mess like right here instead of being, evenly crisscrossed. Yeah, it looks all messed up.
Because there is no cannons.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't doubt that. Wouldn't doubt that one bit. Alright, let's get.
I mean commands.
Oh, no commands? Yeah, I mean, I used to play Ark all the time without commands, beating it on Primal, Primitive Plus, you know, that sort of thing, and on Evolved and on PC, played with a buddy of mine. I've done the PvP scene, I've done the PvE scene, um, got blasted or blacklisted for no reason on other servers that other players host. It's whatever. So you know what? I stick to single player when it comes to Ark. I do not play online, and I do not play with other people. And it's not because all people are bad. It's just a lot of them that I've met through Ark are bad. Not every single person is bad, but you get the gist. It's very hard to trust anybody when it comes to Ark or any of the servers. That's just me. And yeah, there's another person who could witness that too, and that was the other person who was on the stream as well. So yeah, I have trust issues when it comes to people on Ark. So I will play the game mostly in single player. I don't do servers. Now, if it was here's the thing, and this is a if it does happen. If they end up putting the game on,
Recently I got banned on a server for no reason.
well, they have to give you what did they say that you got banned for? They just up and banned you, or what was the deal with that? Because they can't just up and ban you. They have to actually give you a reason. Theoretically speaking, but I'm. If you're a little stink hole, I mean, yeah, they could do that. Um, if you're griefing, they could do that. If you're duping, they could do that. But I mean, if you were being, kind and helpful, especially towards the server and the people that own the server, and you're trying to do your best, to keep everything, you know, peaceful and everything, and helping everybody out, then I wouldn't
It
get
didn't
why.
have a reason.
Didn't have a reason. I would. Again, this is just my personal take, only because of how a lot of us. I would stay away from servers unless it's people you know and you can trust. Let's just put it that way.
And the server was called Friendly Server.
It was called friendly server, and you were banned for no reason at all. Yeah. Right then, when you see something like that, that should automatically send a red flag. Do I say all servers are bad? No, but I don't know. It would take me getting to know somebody before I even join another server again, so I know what I'm getting into, who I am dealing with, as far as somebody who's in a community, trying to start a community. Yeah, as the server side, it'll never happen ever for Ark. Unless it's with people I know and I can trust. Plain and simple right there. And especially nowadays with the times going on right now, it's really hard to trust people. You don't want some flip flopping days you flip flopping you on every turn that you make a decision and or speak your mind. And somebody gets butt hurt. I'm the type of person to send a butt hurt report. I'd be a nice person, don't get me wrong, but you steer me the wrong way, game on.
There's another server that I was offline and a new tribe mate stole all my stuff.
Yeah, we have a buddy of ours who plays. Well, it's not Ark, but yeah, we have a buddy of ours who plays on Conan servers, and he keeps going back to the same server over and over again, like a complete freaking idiot. And they keep stealing his stuff, and they keep taking over his land, and it's like, why? I mean, why you even go back? There's, there's obviously they don't want to be part of a community, as I throw quotes in here, because obviously they're going to be too busy taking everybody's stuff. They're not really worried about being in a community or worrying about you. They're just worrying about lining their pockets with your stuff. That's abusive. I mean, I used to run servers on Minecraft, helping other YouTubers and stuff. I know about all that stuff. You have to be careful. Not everybody can be trusted.
Do you prefer chemistry, bench, or mortal and pestle?
Um, I guess that would depend on what you're making. But honestly, I would prefer mortar and pestle. Mortar and pestle.
I like chemistry bench.
Eh, chemistry bench ain't bad. Not gonna knock it. The only reason why a lot of people do like the chemistry bench is because it does hold a lot more. But I am one person, so why would I want a chemistry bench? Until other people start coming in, when they start adding the cross-play and stuff, then I'm not going to worry about a chemistry bench at this point.
You need it for absorbent substrate.
Yeah, you also know you can find that stuff too, right? But yeah, I get you. I get you. Yeah, you need it for that, but yeah, you can find all that stuff.
I didn't know that.
Yep, you can find that stuff. You
Where is it?
you can find it in the beacons, and if you're playing modded, you could play. You could also find it on some of the creatures and other things. I'm playing modded, so this is not vanilla. I beat vanilla way too much, so yeah, I play modded a lot. That's why it's like when I asked you if the mobile app was like Primitive Plus, because that's like the hardest difficulty in Ark, and I play a lot of it. You turn. Pretty soon.
Do you prefer PvP or PvX?
PvP or PvE or PvX. Um, PvE. I mean, I used to play PvP, but it got boring real quick. I mean, sure, you're gonna have your moments where you're fighting another tribe, stuff like that. But it's like after that, it's like meh, and then you got to rebuild everything. I mean, you could sort of do a PVE with the PvP, but you'd have to worry about getting raided and stuff while you're trying to fight like a boss or something. You know, that's just like why. But yeah, I prefer the
PvE is the best.
yeah. I like working with other people on PVE and get it is the best. I'm not gonna lie there. I've done my part. I'm playing pretty much every spectrum when it comes to Ark. But PVE is, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
I hate PvP.
Everybody has their own n- niche to sort of say. I mean, people like PvP, which is fine. I'm not gonna down them for it, but everybody has their love and hate for PvP. Eh, it is what it is, but I'll stick with my PvE. Thank you. storage tower. Almost done. And all this crap that's in here in the storage boxes can go over there. Where it belongs. Thankfully, I could just pick up the stuff and move it. Come on.
Once I finally tamed a tapajara and it immediately got killed.
Uh, it happens a lot, though. It happens a lot. You're gonna lose dinos. Either way. Whether it be, something big, something small. It's just basically if you're going to tame something like really big like Karkar or Giga, at least you'll have a better chance of keeping it. Rex is also the same way too, depending on how you bring them up as far as the stat points, stuff like that. Tickle chickens, yes. Argentavis, yes. The really small ones have problems, or like the microraptors and stuff like that. Then yeah, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Not a single freaking thing. Right. Now get rid of that clutter that's in there. Yay. Alright, so we are still not done with this though. Do. Thankfully, I know a cheating way of doing this. Bye bye. So
Who would
long.
win in a fight, Giga or Titanosaurus?
Depending on how you brought up the Giga and seeing that Titans cannot be at this point leveled at all, the Giga would have a better chance. Do I think the Giga would win all the battles? No. But a Giga would stand a better chance because of Titan Sword because it cannot be leveled. which I think is a shame because if you spend all that time leveling or getting a Titan, you should be able to level it up. I don't care who you are. And if anybody has a problem with it, well, they need to refer back to what it means to have a Titan and why the Titans are so important in the game.
But they are both level 1.
If they're both level 1 and they have no leveling, it's going to be the Titan. And the reason why I say that is because the Titan has such a destructive force behind it. Yeah, the Giga has no chance. Okay.
If the Titan could level up, what do you think the animation would be?
Well, the animation for the Titan when it used to be able to be leveled up and evolved was it would shake its little butt. I do know that because yeah, there's Titanosaur right there. I had one in evolved and yeah, you were able to level them up, and now uh, you weren't, and then you were, and now you aren't again. And I don't understand why they are not to be able to level up, especially when you're going to have another dinosaur that's going to be able to rival it. And frankly, to be honest, if the Brachii is the one that's supposed to rival it, the Brachii's pretty weak compared to the Titanosaur, even with it leveling up. Because yeah, I own a couple of those too. I think this is just my opinion. The only reason why I think they can't level up the Titanosaur anymore is because too many people bitching, crying, and moaning because there weren't enough Titans. But seeing that a lot of people, when they played Ark, didn't have the patience, and they were either, I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was along the lines that didn't have the patience of waiting for one to show up. So they complained, and yeah, now the Titanosaur can't be leveled anymore. So which frankly
Do
I
you
think
prefer Riot or Flak Hammer?
uh Riot, because actually Flack is actually weaker than Riot. Flat looks nice, but Riot armor is so much better. When it comes to durability, yes, it does cost a lot to replace it. I'm wearing Riot armor right now, so yeah, I definitely know how much it costs to fix Riot armor. But uh, Flak is a cheaper version of Riot armor. It's more like medieval Riot.
Same, and it looks better.
Yeah, it does look way better. Personally, I prefer tech, but Riot armor. If you don't have any tech, it's the best way to go. Oh no, I went crooked. Why are you going crooked? All right, now
It's Raptor Claws.
yeah, go to Raptor Claws. They got. Well, I'm probably sure they probably don't. I'm not even gonna ask because yeah, probably already know the answer to it. Hmm.
Do you prefer woolly rhino or mammoth? You out this
Oof.
arc ascended?
Yeah, it's ascended. Um, woolly rhino or mammoth? Only because of what the carrying capacity of a mammoth can hold, I'm going to have to go with that one. But for sheer power and strength, I'm going to have to go with the rhino. See, every dino has its plus, and every dino also has its negative. So it's like, eh. All right. Come on. Oh, sorry, piece there. I don't have to worry about putting it there. And Raptor Claus has finally departed.